One of the things that I created because I wanted to make sure that my team was getting exposure and I was getting exposure. I see across many organizations and many project managers that they work on the same types of projects doing the same exact thing, okay, the same exact thing. So I created this chart because I wanted to make sure that as I accepted projects, that I was enhancing my skill set based on where I wanted to have impact next. So I didn't want to keep doing the same thing over and over because one, people already saw me that way, and I was pretty sure I had that sort of checked off. So I wasn't building a lot of energy and momentum for self-efficacy. So I wanted to take on different projects at different levels. So these are the different charts, but the first one always goes, does it align to where I am or where I want to go next? What is the impact to the company? This forces me to understand what I'm signing up for and why it matters. Three reasons people stay in organizations is, one, they feel like they want to belong to something, to a group. Two, they want to know how they're making a bigger impact. And three, they want to feel like they have somewhere to go after they do a good job at where they are now. So if you're a manager, those three things are super important to employees. Okay, benefits to the customer. I always try to bring it back to the customer, especially if you're in a corporate setting. Executive visibility. Who knows what you're working on? How do you make sure you get in front of executives more often? Because present your own data. I have a lot of people that are always handing their data over to someone else. Any chance you get to present your own data, you should present it. Even if you hate presenting, you need to build your brand. People need to know who you are in the organization. And if your boss leaves, are you in trouble? How many calls do I get? My boss left, no one knows what I'm doing in the organization. So make sure you're spreading out, sharing with people what you're doing, who you are, what you can offer, and especially if you're doing this and you've only done this once and you have this whole wealth of information you can bring forward. Raise your hand for projects outside your scope so that you're getting more executive visibility. I think profit and loss responsibility, how important is the project, and is this a growth opportunity for me? Am I learning something I've never done before? Was just in a huge firm, Fortune 25, met with the engineering department. I had 6 engineers, 4 of them have been doing the same role for over 3 years. They haven't had any new roles. They haven't shifted around or anything. Like, oh, well, we want to be efficient. I'm like, are you happy? They're like, no, we're not happy at all. People don't want you to be in organizations if you're not happy. And if you share with them, look, I want this skill set or I'm looking to do this next. It can't be next month, but if you say, hey, at this time next summer, I want to be doing this and this is why. Build your case. Advocate for yourself. Advocate for yourself, because it's a much more cost-effective model for them to keep you than to lose you. So advocate for yourself in your organizations, whether you're a contractor, whether you're a direct employee, or whether you're doing it for your team members.